This isn't on anymore.
Show that all inclusive.
Turn this off Wi-Fi. I hear you guys.
Daddy's eating the wire.
Hold on.
He's eating that part.
Hi. Oh, it's in the Hawaii view. Hold on. Go to normal background. Where's our house? This one? Okay. Hold on. Can you
Hi,
guys hear
Erica.
me?
I hear you.
Hi. Okay. We're just kind of arranging the screen, so it's like 2 minutes. Okay. We're having some technical difficulties, but I think we're figuring it out. At least I know both of you guys, so that's good.
Here we go. Hello.
Does everybody have weights or something that can sub in from hand weight? Yes,
Yep.
no?
Yep.
Yep, okay. Even water bottles work, I guess, or cans. I know Dawn and Julie, you've been taking Jeanette's class, so figured you probably have something. She's all about it. I wonder if Casey's coming back next week.
Is that?
Nobody has any idea? Do you think Casey's still in Thailand? Or
She
wherever
is.
she was?
She
She
canceled
is.
the return ticket, so we don't know when she's. Yeah.
She what? She canceled?
She canceled her return.
Hold on, we're just saying.
She canceled her return flight because of the COVID. So
Oh,
for when she's going to be coming back.
okay. I figured Jeanette will probably be the one taking over, but since I signed up for this one, like in January when Casey left, I'm doing one more.
Awesome.
To
Awesome.
make sure I have enough volume,
Thank you.
for my volume up.
Thank you.
Okay, so 11 o'clock. So my version of Fit Flow, if you haven't taken it with me, probably is a little more yoga-y, because I'm a little more yoga-y than boot campy, but we're gonna get it all in. So we're gonna start lying down on your backs. And you've all met me, so I was gonna say I'm Erica, but I think you guys know that.
Right here.
Just go ahead and lie down just for a few breaths in any comfortable position. All right, you can get your knees bent, you can stretch your legs out, you can have Supta Baddha Konasana. Just take a few deep breaths, settle in.
I think that's good.
Ground down. Oh, I should probably mute. You guys. Put on your music. Is everybody muted?
Hi, Erica. How are you?
Hi, Sheila. I'm just going to mute you, okay? Go ahead and lie down and get comfortable. you guys? We're all muted. We're all good. Okay. We only have an hour or so. Okay, so from here, hug your knees in, and then keep your feet touching, but just let your knees separate apart. Either hold on right below your kneecaps and draw your knees closer toward the outside of your body, or wrap your forearms around your shins and give yourself a little squeeze, like an upside down child's pose. Let's take a few extra breaths here. Really try to melt those thighs down alongside your body, alongside your rib cage. And then release your grip if you have one, separate your feet and take happy baby pose. So turn the feet up toward the ceiling with your hands now holding on to the outside edges of your feet. Draw your toes back toward the back of your room, but your heels toward the front of your room at the same time. Hopefully your tailbone moves a little closer toward the mat and your shoulders can move a little closer to the mat. If you like to rock a little side to side, first little happy baby, get a little movement, might feel good on the low back. And then just coming back to center, set both feet down on the mat. Take your right ankle, cross it on top of your figure four. Really find the hip stretch, press the right knee open to the right, flex the right foot, and then go ahead, thread the needle if that makes it a better stretch for you. You can always stay with your left foot down on the mat if that's better for you. And just take a few breaths here, gently pressing your left thigh into your hands if you have the thread. Keep your shoulders down, keep your butt down. One more inhale. And then exhale, keep the figure four shape. Set your left foot down to the mat, and then we're gonna drop our right foot all the way over to the left like it's standing on the ground. So we've all done this in class before. Your right foot comes down. I'll turn a little bit towards you so you can kind of see where I'm going. Right foot comes down, right knee is still facing up to the sky. You're in kind of a figure four, almost twist. So your right knee's not falling over, it's still pointing straight up. And then we'll take our hands behind our head. So in like a crunch type position, elbows open to the sides. And we're gonna crunch up and down 8 times. So inhaling at the bottom, exhale, lifting up, keeping this twisted position with your legs. Inhale and exhale, crunch up. That's 2. Come back down, keep pressing right foot into the mat. Lift up for 3. Maybe feeling it a little on the right obliques for 4. And down, lift up for 5. And down, 6, lower, 7, lower on 8, hold it at the top, just stay here, little pulses for 4, 3, 2, and 1, lower down, come back up through center, undo your legs, and we'll do the other side. So left ankle on top, pressing the left knee open, maybe staying here with the right foot down, threading the needle, getting a hip stretch on the left side. So again, shoulders down as much as you can, tailbone pressing forward, couple breaths. If you need a little more, you can start shifting toward the right, like a 1/2 inch, just to get that left knee to come back up to center. One more breath in. Exhale, release, but keep the figure 4. So release the thread, set the right foot down, topple over toward the right so the left foot comes flat to the mat. The left knee keeps pressing straight up toward the sky. So keep that ankle, left ankle connected to the outside of the right leg. And then bring your hands behind your head, turn your torso toward the ceiling. Take an inhale at the bottom. And exhale, crunch up, try to get both shoulders off the mat, and then lower down. And again, up for 2, and down, up for 3, exhale on the way up, and down. Press 4, press that left foot down. Lift for 5. You can audibly exhale on the way up if you want. Up for 6, like, and then down. Up for 7, and lower down. Up for 8, and pause at the top. Keep pressing the left knee open to the left. Pulse for 4. Feel it in the left oblique. 3, 2, and 1. Come down, come back to center. Undo your legs, and then come to Supta Baddha Konasana with your feet. So let both knees just nicely drop open to the side, soles of the feet together. And keep this with the legs, but add in a few more crunches. So hands behind the head. You can keep your feet down on the mat, or you can hover them off of the mat. So yogi's choice. We'll go 8 and then pulse. So we'll come lift up for 1, down, 2, and lower. Good, you guys. 3, lower. 4, really get the shoulders off the mat. 5, belly in. 6, and down. 7, and lower. 8, get up as high as you can. And we'll pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yay, gently lower. Hug your knees in, give yourself a squeeze. We'll take a few easy rocks up and down on your spine and make your way up to tabletop. So easy rock and rolls, and then to all 4s. So set yourself up. We'll get a little abdominal stretch with our cat-cow. So you can have your fingers facing forward. You can have your fingers facing back towards your knees if you like a little more wrist stretch. Inhaling, just traditional cat-cows, arch the spine. Good, ladies. Exhale, round in. If there's anything else you need, you want to take hip circles or sway side to side. It's all good. Keep breathing. Inhale as you lengthen, and exhale. Lift the spine. Do 1 more, even it out. And then start to find your way just to a even neutral.
I lost her. Lost our instructor.
Yep.
Okay, so she.
Yes.
I guess she got disconnected from.
Okay,
Mhm.
bye.
Oh, you have a package?
Bye, Julie.
Hey, did you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Eric, loudspeakers?
Can you hear me?
Yes. Okay.
I'm back. Okay. Sorry about that, everybody. I'm going to try to figure out where to put my cat, unplug the computer. So now we're on my phone. You can still kind of see me, right? You guys all see me?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to go back here. You can still see me, right? Just say yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to mute. I'm going to mute you guys so it's not too crazy. All right. Oh my God. Okay. You never know what's going to happen.
Well,
Here, you can help me. Oh, geez, I gotta go. Hold on. Okay, we're gonna put it up on the tripod, and we're gonna get back to class. Okay, so I had some other stuff I was gonna do, but in the interest of time,
on? Can they see you?
yeah, they can all see me. Vera, give me a thumbs up, right? You can see me. We're good. Okay,
Where is she?
come to standing at the top of your mat. We'll start with a couple Surya A's, get back in the flow, warm it up.
That's
Okay. Come to Tadasana. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen.
Okay.
Exhale, fold in. Place your hands flat, step back, plank. Inhale, shift forward to tippy toes. Exhale, lower, slow, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, back, downward. Take a couple breaths in your down dog. And then inhale, come up high on your toes. Bend your knees, look forward. Step or lightly hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. Okay, again, we're gonna do that 2 more times. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold, step back, flow through, lower, slow. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward.
Just so you know.
It's okay. Take a couple breaths. Really press out through your fingers, lift up high, spread through your sit bones. Inhale, come up on your toes. Bend your knees, look forward. Step, step, or lightly hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, rise, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. 1 more time. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. 1 breath to movement. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step back. Lower, slow. Inhale, cobra, up dog. Exhale, downward facing. So from this downward facing dog, we're gonna shift forward into a kind of a hybrid between a plank and a Vashisthasana side plank. So we're gonna shift forward to plank. Both hands stay down, shoulders over the wrists. Look back at your feet. They should still be a nice hip distance apart. And then staying with both hands down, roll both feet toward the right. So you come to the outside edges of both feet. Your feet are in line with each other. They're not stacked. They're both touching the mat. Torso is still facing the floor. Keep lifting up through the hips. Arms strong and straight. Stay for 4, 3, head and neck long. Don't dump the head down. 2, and 1. Come back through center. Recenter your plank and go to the other side. So both heels move toward the left. Shoulders stay over the wrist. Head and neck stay long. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back to center. Either flow through vinyasa or downward facing dog. Or child's pose. That looks good too. Gonna try this one more time over here. There's my keyboard. As you're ready, inhale, come up high in your toes. Bend your knees, look forward. Step or lightly hop to the top of your mat. Inhale for length. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, rise, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Go ahead and pick up your weights. So whatever size, Ed, will you just help me get this back up on the screen? So hold your weights down by your sides. Take your feet about hip distance apart, whatever is good for you for a squatting type of a move. We're gonna sit back into your squat with your arms straight. And when you come up, you're gonna bicep curl. So let's do that again. Inhale, sit low, butt back. Exhale, come up, curl up. Again, sit back and curl up. Let's go for a few more. Sit back. Bicep curls. Now turn it off. You just turn it off. A few more. And forget the big one. Sorry, we thought we could get the computer working again, but not so much. Giving me an echo. Okay, let's do one more. That's probably close to 10. I was gonna count, but I didn't count, so I apologize. Sit back into your chair. Turn your palms in towards your body. Really draw your belly in. Really stick your butt back. Tricep kickback. So from here, stretch your arms back and in. So we'll go, that'll be 2. We'll go for 10, 3, nice. 4, the best laid plans. You know how that goes. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So we come up, set your weights down. I'm going to show you the next move before I do it. So we're going to flow back to down dog. We're going to come up to crescent pose, and then we're going to step our knee up in front, and open it out to the side. We're going to bring it back, and we're going to step back, and we're going to do that a bunch of times. So come to Tadasana at the top of your mat. We'll enter it in a yogi way. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold in. Step it back. Flow through your vinyasa, lower slow. Inhale. And exhale to down dog. From here, inhale, right leg reaches up to the sky. Exhale, step your right foot forward, high lunge. We'll all rise up together, crescent pose on the inhale. Arms up by your ears. Find your nice strong crescent. Belly drawing in. The inhale's in crescent. Exhale, bring that left knee up in front, find your balance. Woo. Open the left knee out to the left, bring it back to center, and then step back into crescent. Inhale here, exhale, knee comes up. I have bad balance today. Opens out to the side, back to center, back to crescent. I think I'm gonna face you guys. Inhale in your crescent, exhale, knee up, open, squeeze the side of your butt, back to center, back to crescent. That's 3, knee up, open, center, step back, that's 4, up, open, center, step back for 5, up, open, center, step back for 6, come up, open, center, back, 2 more times, up, open, center, and back. Last one, we're gonna hold. You're gonna lift it up, open, front, hold here, woo. And we're gonna take a twist. Right hand to the outside of the left knee, left arm reaches to the back of your room. Stand up tall. If it sounds like a good idea, stretch out your left leg for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back to center. Release, release. Give it a little shake. Pick your weights back up. We're going to do those bicep curls and tricep kickbacks again. So set yourself up, feet about hip distance apart and parallel, palms facing forward. Sit back down like chair, and then rise up, bicep. So sit and curl for 2, and down, 3. You can go faster, slower than me. 4, and down, 5, and lower, 6, and lower, 7, and lower, 8, and lower. I think we did 10, so we'll do 10, 9, and lower. One more time. And then we'll come up, turn your palms in towards your body, find a little easy chair position, tricep kickbacks, press back for 1. Really try to squeeze your triceps when you go back. Try to keep your elbows by your sides, high as you can. I think that's about 4. I'm a bad counter, you guys. 5. That's why I teach yoga. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Come up, release your weights, come back to Tadasana. Let's flow through a little cleansing vinyasa. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, step back plank. Lower slow chaturanga. Take your cobra or your up dog. And exhale, downward face. Inhale, lift your left leg up to the sky. Exhale, step the left foot through for crescent pose. So again, I'm going to turn to face you. You're in crescent, your left foot is forward. Your hips are square to the front of your mat. Arms come up, big crescent pose. Inhale. Exhale, right knee up in front. Woo, find your balance. Open the right knee to the right, squeeze your butt. Bring it back to center. And then nice slow step back with control, crescent. Here we go, number 2. Right knee up, right knee open, center, and back. Bring it up, open, center, and back. A couple more, knee up, open, center, and back. 3 more times, up, open, center, and back. 2 more, up, open. Remember, we hold on the last one, center, and back. Knee up, open, and then hold. Try to get your right knee at a 90-degree angle. Draw your left thigh back. Take your left hand across the top of your right knee. Take your right arm back. Stand tall for your twist. Maybe your right leg extends also for 4, 3, belly in, 2, and 1. Let go. Shake it out. Come back to Tadasana. And grab your weights. Grab your weights again. You can stay facing the front of your mat, or you can turn the long way back, whichever is a better view for you. We're going to just hold the weights in front. So you can hold 1, you can hold 2, you can hold 0. We're going to do leg abductions. So we're going to squat down and then right leg out to the right. Squat down, left leg out to the left. So a bunch of times. Let's say 10 sets, that will be 1. The first one was a practice. 2, 3. I'm counting each round as both legs. So 4 and 4. Again, 5. You could go faster or slower. You could sit deeper or not as deep. 6. 7, keep breathing. That's important. 8. Sorry if I'm overcounting. 9. Miscounting happens. And 10. And last one. Whew. Okay. Let those go. Just come to a comfortable stance. Soften your knees, but not a crazy squat. We're going to do some lateral raises for our shoulders. So refine your weights if you don't have them. We're going to come out to the side and down. So kind of like what we just did with our legs, but with our arms. So 3, you could alternate arms. 4, right, if you have heavy weights. Shoulders are really sensitive for, especially if you do a lot of yoga and a lot of chaturangas. A lot of push-ups. Let's say like just 4 more. For 4, 3. Gotta keep breathing. Hard to talk and do this. How does Jeanette do it? 1. Let it go. Put down your weights. Widen your stance a lot. So definitely go the long way on your mat. Take a nice long wide stance. Turn your right foot toward the front of the room. Come to warrior 2. So bend your right knee. I'm going to do my right so I don't mess you guys up. Right knee bends. Left thigh pulls back. Start with arms parallel to the mat. So just a good old warrior 2. Refine your breath. Draw your tailbone down. Bring your hands behind your head. Point your elbows open to the side. So a little more core. We're going to inhale, exhale, bring your right elbow as close as you can to your right knee, and then come back up torso over hips. So again, a little side bend, a little oblique work, come up. I can't tap my knee on this side. I think I can on the other side. We'll see. 3, we're going for 8. 4, it's kind of like a Parsvakonasana side angle. 5, 6, center, 2 more, 7, 1 more time, 8, come back to your warrior 2, extend your arms, reverse your warrior, and then straighten out through your right leg, make it a reverse triangle. So just take a moment, enjoy the stretch. Firmly root both feet into the mat, draw your navel in. Inhale, bring it up to center, keep both legs straight. Triangle pose, right hand down, maybe to a block, left arm to the sky. Peel open. Scoop the right side of your butt down. Press the pinky edge of your left foot into the mat. From here, we're going to come to half moon pose. Take your time getting there. Gaze down towards your right pinky toe. Maybe take your block with you if you're using one. Float that left leg up to hip height. Right, so hand could be on the top hip, up to the sky. From here in our half moon, we're not going to waste any time. We're going to pulse that top leg. So back to the little abduction feeling. Pulse for 8, 7, 6. Feel a little squeeze on the outside of your butt. 4. I don't know, where am I? Maybe now it should be 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold here. Move that left leg out to the left. Right, your gaze can start to look down toward the front end of your mat. Your top hand can come to your hip. We're going to pulse now here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the left foot down next to your right. Take a moment in Uttanasana, forward fold. Any arm variation you like. Shake your head yes and no and let it go. And then as you're ready, soften your knees, gently ragdoll it back up to standing. And we'll do the legs and the arms for the other side. So before we do the flow, we'll come back to those leg abductions. So holding your weights or not, come back to feet, maybe hip distance apart or slightly wider. Again, you can face whatever direction. We're going to squat down, kick the right leg out to the right, squat down, kick the left leg out to the left. So that's 1. Squat and lift and squat and lift. That's 2. Down, up, squat, and lift for 3. Again, I know there's weird delays on Zoom, so that's 4 for me. If we're off, we'll do approximately 8 rounds. 5, 6, whoops, that's 6. Squat and lift for 7. One more time each side, wherever you are. Okay, back to the shoulder lateral raises. Soften your knees. Again, you can alternate or you can do both at the same time. We'll go for 10. Lift up to shoulder height and come back down. Engage your core and lift. Right, you want to keep your core engaged when you're doing this. Nice job, ladies. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Really try to just come to shoulder height, not higher. 9. One more, maybe pause, and then let it go. Step wide again. Find that really nice wide leg stance, all 10 toes facing forward on the same line. Pivot your left foot to the front of your mat, or to the left, it might be the back of your mat. Settle into your warrior 2. Draw your torso over your hips, soften your shoulders, belly in. Right, think about that nice strong core. Bring your hands behind your head. Here's the little devil, he's in view now. Elbows wide, take an inhale. Exhale, left elbow, left knee. Inhale, bring it up to center. And again, exhale, elbow to knee. Let your core bring you up, that's 2. Elbow to knee, and up for 3. Elbow to knee, and up for 4. So it's exhale, 5 on the crunch. Inhale, bring you up. 6, 7. Let's just make it 8. Last one. Come up. Extend your arms. Inhale, flip the front palm. Exhale, take that nice reverse warrior. And as soon as you're ready, make it into a reverse triangle. Stretch out your left leg. Stretch back, press both feet into the mat. Try not to be too heavy on your back leg with your right hand. And then again, pressing down through both feet, especially the right foot. Inhale, come up to center. Hinge forward, find your triangle pose, Trikonasana. Nice big long wingspan. Just take a moment to enjoy triangle. Scoop your left side of your butt under. Reach long from fingertip to fingertip. And we'll come into half moon, gazing down towards your left foot this time, using the block if you want to. Scoot your left hand forward and diagonal of your left pinky toe. Stretch your right leg back. Get the right leg really strong. Kick out through that right heel. Draw the belly in, right? Because we want to engage this outer hip. And then little pulses for 8, 7, 6. Really try to feel it here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now the right leg moves out to the right, in line with the right hip as high as you can get it. And then even hold it up for 8, 7, 6. Keep pulling the left hip back. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Hold in. Take a moment. And then let's come to Malasana for a moment. So we're going to squat, toes out, heels in. You can again stay facing whatever direction. I just want to look at the camera. Hands to heart center. Sit tall, press the knees open, even feeling it maybe a little bit in the butt and the outer hips as you press your knees wide and scoop your tailbone down. Stretch your right arm out to the right. Open your left arm up, take a big open chest stretch. If you like to add a little bindy, you can add a little half bind. And take another inhale. Exhale, come back to center. Other side for the stretch. Connect left arm to inside of left leg. Open wide. For 4, maybe a half bind. Keep pressing the knees open, squeezing the outside of the butt. 3, 2, and 1. Come back to center. Come to Uttanasana, forward fold. Parallel your feet. Let's take a little vinyasa. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold in. One more little oblique exercise. Move through your vinyasa, step back to plank, or not. You can go straight to down dog. That's always okay with me. Lower. Inhale. And exhale, down dog. So now we're going to come into more of a traditional Vashisthasana, though you might want to still stagger your feet. So we'll do the left side first so I can face you guys. Inhale, start to shift toward plank, roll toward onto your right hand, your left hand, and the outside of your left foot. Right arm up to the sky. So side plank. You can stay stacked, right, with foot on top of foot, or you can set that right foot down in front of your left. We're going to take the right arm, the one that's lifted up to the sky, take an inhale, exhale, sweep it under. So sticking with the obliques a little bit longer. Inhale, open, Exhale through. So if you have balance, you can stay with stacked feet. If you have less balance, you can stagger like I am. And up, we're doing 8, that was 3. Slide it under, and up, that's 4. If it's a lot on your shoulder, you could come down to a knee, that's 5. And 6, 7, reach up, last one, 8, open up, and then just come to plank, place your right hand down, roll here, come all the way flat to your belly. We'll stretch the left shoulder. So come all the way onto your belly again. I'm gonna just turn to face you. Bring your left arm straight out to the, bring your right hand in alongside your low ribs like cobra, and then roll to the left. So we'll take a little shoulder stretch. If this shoulder stretch isn't good for your body and bad for your shoulder, your personal shoulders, you take a different stretch. Maybe just in child's pose. Stay for 4. For me, it feels super good. 3, 2, and 1. Come back to center. Bring both hands flat alongside your rib cage. Press to tabletop and downward facing dog. Everybody come to down dog. Just gonna peek at you because I have such a small screen on my phone. Good, and then we'll come back to Vasisthasana on your right side. So shifting forward toward plank. Right hand firmly planted. Roll to the outside edge of your right foot. Nice, Dawn. Stretch your left arm up to the sky. Stack or stagger your feet again, whatever works for you. Keep your hips high. Inhale. Exhale, left arm swoops under. Inhale, open it up. Exhale, sweep it under. Inhale, open it up. Exhale. Sweep it under, open it up. I think that was 3. Let's go for 4. And up. 5. 6. Really wrap it under. Feel the obliques. 7. One more full little round. Wrap it under. And open it up. Bring that left hand down in line with the right. Bring yourself back to plank. And then lower slow to your belly. We'll stretch the right shoulder. Coming down, take the right arm straight out from your right shoulder. Left hand in by your side. And then roll to the right. And take a few breaths. Right, make sure that the right shoulder is moving away from the ear. The left arm and the left leg that you like. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll back to center. And then for a moment, just either make a pillow for your head with your hands or let your arms straight down by your sides. Wag your tail. You can bend your knees and do a little upside down windshields. And then start to steady it out. Release your forehead to the mat. Clasp your hands behind your back. Lift your shoulders up and back. Inhale, lift your torso. Lift your feet. Draw your belly in. So think knuckles reaching back toward the feet. Navel coming up and off the mat. Shalabhasana for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest it down. And then just right where you are on your mat, I don't know if you can see me or if I dipped out of view, but roll onto your back. So just roll over. So your head and feet stay on the same sides of the mat they're on. Just gonna flip over like a pancake and take a bridge pose. So flipping over, bending your knees, feet hip distance apart and parallel. You can have your arms down by your sides or bent like robot arms. I think you've all been in my class, you've all done bridge. Press into your feet, lift your hips, direct your tailbone toward the back of your knees. Maybe wriggle your shoulders underneath you a little bit more. Stay here, take a couple breaths. Right, keep pressing into the feet to lift the hips. If you have your hands clasped underneath you, press the outside edges of your fingers and your low arms into the mat to lift higher in the chest for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come back down. Stretch out your legs and flip your pancake back over. Okay, let's get the other side a little crispy. We're gonna do one more Shalabhasana or a Dhanurasana bow pose. So Shalabhasana, what we did before, clasping behind your back, maybe flip a finger. Or Dhanurasana, bending your knees, reaching those arms back to grab the outside edges of your ankles or your feet. Keep your knees as close together as you can to start. Maybe lift the thighs also. I like to rock a little. You can stay still. You could be in Shalabhasana. You could be in child's pose for 4. Get as high as you can. 3, belly in. 2, 1. Whew. Let it go. And one more time. Onto your back, one more bridge. Roll over. Let's do one more back bend. They're supposed to give you energy, but by this time, I don't know the energy is moving other ways. Okay, let's take a bridge. Walk your heels back till your middle finger can graze them. Press into your feet, lift your hips. Any version you like. So maybe you want to move your feet a little closer together and lift a leg to the sky or take a little figure 4. Great. You're at home, you can modify or fancy it up however you like. Okay, if you did something fancy, do the other leg too. Lift it up. Or I like the figure 4, it's a nice hip stretch. And 1. Slowly come down, everybody. Take your feet as wide as your mat. Just stay on your back facing this direction if that's cool with you. Let your knees knock together. Take a couple breaths in constructive rest pose. Just coming back to the natural curves of your spine. Coming back to that nice, soft, even breath. My back bends are so important just to kind of reverse the hunching that sometimes we do during the day. It gives the hip flexors a nice stretch from all the sitting. Separate your knees and take some easy windshield wipers if you haven't already. Just let them rock side to side. And then we're just going to stay facing this direction unless you feel like you need to reverse. I don't know what's going on in your house. So if the view is better the other way, you can turn the other way. But just stay on your back. Hug your right knee in. Extend your left leg long. And then take your right leg straight up to the sky. Let's take a nice hamstring stretch. Right, easy push and pull. You can hold on behind your thigh, your calf. You can grab for the big toe. You can use a strap or a towel. And then from here, bring your left hand to your left hip just to remind it to stay grounded, and open your right leg any amount to the right. Get a little inner thigh stretch. You can hold your right leg wherever. You could even rest your right outer hip on a block or a bolster or a pillow or something. And then inhale, guide the right leg back up to center. Rebend the knee, shift the hips a little to the right. Take a nice supine twist. Right knee moves over to the left. Right shoulder softens down, right hip. Think of it moving forward, like I've got you in a hip crease and I'm dragging your hip forward. And take a few nice soft breaths in your twist. Probably my favorite pose, my favorite stretching pose. Again, inhale. And exhale slowly. Back up through center. Stretch out your right leg next to your left for a moment. See if it feels any different. Notice if the right leg feels a little softer, a little longer. So weird. And then bring your left knee in. Give it a squeeze. Supta Padangusthasana. Left leg up to the sky. Hold on wherever's comfortable. Close your eyes, right? You know what's coming, so you can just soften those eyes, soften the brow. All right, keep the engagement. Maybe try to pull the leg in a little closer, but still press it back into your hand. And then we'll open out to the left. I like to bring my right hand onto my left hip, but you could have your right hand out to the side onto my right hip, and then left leg opens out. And we've all got one side that cooperates easier than the other, I'm sure. That's why we do both sides. Keep drawing the left toes up towards your face. Try not to let your right leg go to sleep. And then inhale. Slowly guide the left leg back up through center. Rebend the knee. Shift the hips to the left. Drop the left knee over to the right. I guess I didn't say it on the first side. If you wanted to keep that left leg straight in your twist, you totally could. Soften the left shoulder to the mat. Gently press the left hip forward, creating space. Still find a little core engagement on the exhales. Take one more inhale. And exhale, come back to center. Hug both knees in and then take some kind of a symmetrical pose. So something we didn't do, if you want to stay here on your back, it could be a happy baby or a Supta Konasana. If you feel like you need to roll up and take a forward fold or take a plow with your feet back over your head, those are all options. I'm going to give you guys 1 minute to do something symmetrical, and then we're going to move to Shavasana. Take what feels good, take a few breaths. Nice, everybody's making different choices. I love it. Keep breathing. start to think if you're going to need any props or want anything special for Shavasana. Couple more breaths. So as you're ready, start to unwind, unroll. If you need a few more breaths where you are, please feel free. Don't come out of anything too quickly, especially shoulder standing people. And then we'll slowly find our way into Shavasana, final resting pose. Just allow yourself to take up space on your mat. Now is the time to release all of the effort. Just let everything be soft and melty. Even the breath, just let it go. And we'll take these last few minutes to rest. I will guide you out of this when it is time. Slowly, slowly begin to deepen your breath. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Circle the wrists, the ankles. Side. Reach your arms up over your head. Take a big, long, full body stretch from end to end. Fingertips to toe tips. And as you are ready, go slow. Take as much time as you want in each position. Draw your knees in. And over to either side in fetal pose. Just for a breath or two or three. And then we'll all meet seated. You can prop yourself up on a pillow. Just take a nice comfortable seat. Keep your eyes closed, your spine lifted and heart open. And I want to read you a quick little quote that I forgot to read on Saturday, so yay, I'm gonna do it now. Sometimes your joy is the source of your smile. And sometimes your smile is the source of your joy. So one more time. Sometimes your joy is the source of your smile. And sometimes your smile is the source of your joy. Tick down. So maybe we smile a little bit more, bring us a little more joy into our days. Gather your hands together at heart center. Gently bow your chin towards your heart in a gesture of gratitude and joy towards yourselves, your yoga practice, and the yogis around you. Thank you, ladies, so much for coming out this morning and practicing with me. Again, we apologize for the crazy cat. So funny, the things we never expect. And I look forward to seeing you soon, hopefully Saturday. Namaste. I'm going to come and unmute you really quick. Let me find that button. Here we go.
Thank you so much. That was awesome.
Bye. Thanks, guys. Yeah, oh my God, my cat jumped off the table and took out the computer. So anyway.
You handled it great. It was a
Hope
great.
you all feel sweaty like me. I'm like all hard to teach under the hot lights. Okay, well, thank you. I don't know who's teaching next week, probably Jeanette, but I'm glad you guys came today. It's good to see your smiling faces.
Thank you so much. It was awesome.
See you, I don't know, next time. Saturday. Have a good week.
I like the book, by the way.
Yay. You like what?
The quote at the end.
What did you say, Sheila?
The quote.
Oh, the quote. Thank you. Yeah, I like that one too. I heard it in a class. I have to share it. Okay. Have a good day, you guys.
Ciao.
Ciao.